Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. And today we have a yin yoga practice working with the liver and the gallbladder meridians. So they come together as a yin and a yang, so I hope you enjoy. So setting up for some meditation to ground us out to begin with. Coming to sit in a comfortable seated position. You can be cross-legged, you can be in that hero's posture I just was in. Whatever feels good. And grow tall through your spine. Close the eyes. And just start to inhale deep in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose. Inhaling in. And exhaling out. Breathing in and breathing out. And take time here to settle down into whatever environment you are in. What can you hear? What can you smell? What sensations can you feel on your skin? And taking that inwards into your body. Noticing any feelings in your body. Maybe areas of tension, but also areas of softness. And just be aware of that. And taking attention to the mind. And whether you have many thoughts going on or not, take each thought one by one. Observe it from afar. And just say to yourself, thinking, thinking, and let the thoughts float away. And doing this with each of your thoughts, letting them come in through one ear and out the other. Come back to the breath, those deep inhales in, and exhales out. And keeping with your breath through practice. If any sensations arise or the monkey mind comes in, just take it back to the breath. And blinking eyes open. We'll make our way into our first yin posture, which is Sphinx pose. So it's good to activate the kidney meridian before doing the liver and the gallbladder pairs. So coming all the way down onto the front of the body. Take the elbows underneath your shoulders and lift the upper body up. So the glutes aren't flexed or switched on or switched off, they're just kind of hanging out. And as you draw your chest up, see if you can almost squeeze those elbows a little bit further back and engage a bit through the upper back. Relax the jaw and just let the gravity do what it needs to do. It's a bit of an active yin posture to start off with, and that is all okay. I'm going to be here for about 3 minutes. So just taking time to settle down and settle in. And there's no need to push or pull in your yin practice. Finding that feminine energy, the softness here. And so we do a flow or sequence today for the liver and gallbladder. So one is a yin and one is a yang. And the Chinese meridians run in yin and yang. And so in yin postures, we push on certain parts of our body to help activate and block the chi along these meridian points, like in acupuncture, to help the flow of the chi and the energy to run through us a bit more easily. And if you have sunk down a little bit, seeing if you can lift up and squeeze his elbows back. But just gently, no need to force anything. And coming back to that breath, inhale. And exhale. Gently bring yourself all the way down. And create a pillow with your hands. You can place the side of your head onto your hands or the forehead onto your hands. And so we take a rebound here. And so the rebound is just a minute to notice how you feel after doing the yin posture. Noticing areas that you've just stressed. You gently make your way back up. So hands come underneath your shoulders. As you sit yourself into a 4-point kneeling, hands under shoulders, knees are under hips. You set up before our next yin posture, which is swan. So bring the right knee forwards. And this right foot can come out to wherever it likes. So draw it towards the left. But it doesn't have to be 45, it can be wherever it wants to hang out. And slide that left foot back. And so you can drop the hips down and just shuffle yourself to what feels good for you. So in yin, it's less about how it looks and alignment and more about how it feels for you. So just adjust yourself. And if you need any cushions underneath your bum or underneath this side, underneath your hip, you always can. And once you feel a little bit comfortable, inching the hands forwards to find that sweet spot, or what we call the edge, where there's a little bit of a pull, but nothing too major. And we've got about 3 to 4 minutes here. So working with that edge. And we just let the gravity do what it needs to do. We just let the time do what it needs to do. To create some space in the body, but also creating space in the mind. And as the time goes on, that edge may change. So feel into your edges. And no worries if it doesn't change. It may just take a bit more time. And that is okay. Accepting and trusting in the process. Knowing you're exactly where you need to be. Right here. Right now. And so, the liver and gallbladder meridians, they run through the front of our thigh, and the sides of our thighs, and along the inner thigh. So, we're pressing on these areas. We're also working with the fascia, the tendons, the ligaments, and the joints, and even the bone. So that we can bring full nourishment to our whole body, where we work the bigger muscles in our yang practices and movements. And now we take time to give some love to the smaller muscles, connective tissue, bone, tendons and ligaments with the yin side. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Deep breath in and exhale out. And breathe gently. Slower than you think you need to go. So acknowledging all the movements, start to bring yourself back up. As you take that right leg back into alignment in your 4-point kneeling. You're just holding here. Noticing how this yin posture felt for the one side of your body. With this rebound here. Before sliding that left leg forward and let the foot come out towards the side. As you set up for the other side in your sleeping swan, shuffle the right foot back. And again, just adjust your hips as you need. Block underneath or pillow underneath the front thigh or underneath your hip. And whenever you feel ready, inching those hands forward to find that first edge, wherever that may be for you. And it's a fresh side, so no need to go as deep as you did to start off with. You have time. Time to be. Time to acknowledge whatever is going on. And with this yin and this slowing down, it can give us so many great benefits. In a time when we are constantly moving, and whether you've got things to do later, or you've just come from a busy schedule, give yourself the gift of time to be in the present, acknowledging all that goes on in a particular moment, and finding some appreciation for it all. We've got about another minute here. So feeling into your edges and noticing if any space has been created, acknowledging that for what it is. Coming back to the breath, those inhales in through your nose, exhale out, inhaling in, exhale out, one more breath in, and exhale out. Mindfully start to bring yourself back up. Notice the movement as you make your way back to that 4-point kneeling. For your rebound, noticing how both sides of your body feel now. Before we make our way into our next yin posture, which is dragonfly. So come to sit down on your mat and take the legs out in front, and you bring them out towards the sides in your straddle. And the legs don't have to be too wide, so whatever feels good for you. So just take them to a space that feels nice for you. So we turn towards one side and roll the shoulders back, hands framing that foot, and the foot doesn't have to be flexed or pointed, it's just kind of hanging out. As you inch the fingertips forwards, just find that first edge here, that biting point where you feel a bit of a pull but nothing too major, and just see if you can relax any other muscles in this dragonfly. And we're going to be here again for about 3 to 4 minutes. So stressing the inner thighs where the meridians run. And disharmony in these 2 meridians can show up as mental disturbances such as anxiety and some other physical symptoms. So know that you are doing something good for your body today, but on a deeper level. working with the energy, either through Chinese medicine or even through the nadis, that Indian philosophy, with the energy channels there. Above all, finding that vitality and health in your body, mind and self, in whichever way that resonates with you. And again, as the time has gone on, you may have noticed that you've sunk a little bit further down. Be aware of the space. And sometimes we need that space to be created so that it brings in fresh energy, fresh perspectives, and a bit of clarity or realization. So when we come back to the movements, we can take this space with us for clarity and fresh perspectives. About another 30 seconds. So take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhaling in. And exhaling out. Inhale in. And exhale. Coming back up. Moving slow. And just sitting tall with your legs out in front. Gazing at your nose. Taking the rebound here. And noticing how this feels on the one side of your body. As we turn over towards the other side and framing that other leg with your hands. Inching those fingertips forwards. Again, finding your first little edge. And it may not be the same as the other side, and that's all okay. Knowing each side is different. And accepting and loving each side for how it is. Knowing that all sides of us are unique or individual, all different. And when everything is so different, so unique, it's hard to compare. So why would you? And if the mind wanders, or that monkey mind comes in, that chatter, just take it back to your breath, those inhales and exhales. Acknowledging anything that arises, and know that that is okay. That there's no need to push thoughts out. Observing them and saying to yourself, thinking, and then letting them be. We've got about another 30 seconds here. So acknowledging any space again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhaling in. Exhaling out. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Mindfully bring yourself back up. And again, just pausing at the center. Gazing at your nose, but closing the eyes, and notice how both sides feel. Before inching those fingertips forwards, we'll come into a straddle or our dragonfly forwards. So bringing yourself forwards. You can be propped up on your hands, or if it's available, to come down on towards your elbows. But checking in with where your edge is at to start off with. I'm going to be here for about 3 minutes. Just close the eyes or gaze out in front. And again, the feet don't need to be flexed or pointed, just hanging out. And check in with how this feels for you today. And all postures are going to feel slightly different for everyone in their body. It's kind of hard to know how it feels for each other. So just honor how it feels for you. Coming back to that, there's no need to compare. We have no idea how other people think or feel about certain things. We can only guess. And with that in mind, releasing from the control, that control of maybe pleasing others or trying to do something to control others. Releasing and letting go. To gently and mindfully, little movement by movement, bring yourself back up. And just closing your legs with the hands onto the outside of the knees. And close them up, hug the knees in towards your chest. So you take a moment here for the rebound. into our final resting posture to soak up the benefits of these yin postures we have done today. So lying down on your back, any way that feels good for you. Legs coming out towards the sides, and rest the hands down towards the sides. Releasing any tension that you may be holding on to, and feel supported by the earth as you take time here to soak up the yin practice. Knowing for the next couple of moments, all you have to do is simply be right here, right now. Just starting to bring flickers of awareness back into your body, fingertips and toes, nodding head side to side, and raising arms up and over your head for a full body stretch. Releasing with a sigh. Knees coming in towards your chest. To roll onto your left or right hand side, whatever resonates with you. Using the underneath arm as a pillow. And pause here. Connecting back with yourself and what yoga means for you. As you gently make your way to a comfortable seated position on your mat with your eyes closed. Placing the hands into heart center and tucking the chin, thanking yourself for doing something good for your energy today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.